Today and tomorrow we'll be spending some time looking at two consecutive verses in Deuteronomy chapter 10 that remind us of some really incredible characteristics of God. Today we're in verse 17 where we're reminded that God is the God of gods and He's the Lord of lords. He's a mighty God. He's an awesome God who shows no partiality and accepts no bribes. And I bet you might know what those two things are. Somebody who shows partiality is somebody who plays favorites. They treat one group better than they treat another group, not for any reason except that they prefer the one group over the other. And some of you might know how it feels to be in the group that isn't preferred. If you've ever been an individual or part of a group that was not chosen for something, or if you've ever been in a relationship with someone who once set their affection on you and loved you, but at some point changed their mind and decided to go and love someone or something different. And if you know that, then you know how much that can hurt. You probably also know what it means to take a bribe. And somebody who takes a bribe is typically somebody who's in a position of power. They have the ability to make decisions that are going to have an impact on people's lives. But if they accept a bribe, it means that they're ready to make one decision, but then somebody comes in and offers them something that's valuable to them, offers them money, offers them an experience or a possession or another position of power or something that compels them to change their mind on the decision and make a different decision, and then also at the same time reveals something. It reveals that there was something actually more powerful than them. And that's the person that offered them the bribe, because they had the ability to change that powerful person's mind. Well, that is something that can never happen with you and God. Because the only thing more powerful than the God of gods and the Lord of lords is, well, nothing. Which means that the only person who could ever possibly bribe God is God. And you know, in a sense, He already did. When He put His Son on a cross and paid a very big price to declare to the whole world who His favorite always is. And I bet you know who it is. It is you. It's you. You are God's favorite. And since you also do not have the ability to change God's mind, there's nothing you can use to bribe Him, to change His mind about a price that He has already paid and a decision that He's already made, and a declaration that we see so clearly on the cross of Jesus. As He paid the entire bill to forgive the whole world's sins, it means that you will always be God's favorite. And if you are always the favorite of the God of gods and Lord of lords, who is mighty and awesome and has authority over absolutely anything that you would ever happen to face between today and the time that He welcomes you into heaven that's already been prepared for you, I think what that means is that, well, you can rest well tonight, my friends, because you will always be God's favorite.